Hi there, welcome back to my channel Live Long and Budget. We are working towards our financial freedom when we can stop, work together and travel all over the country in our self-converted camper van. If that is something you would like to follow or are interested in, please subscribe, like and comment on the videos and press the notification bell so that you know when our videos are out. Thanks so much for everyone who has liked and subscribed so far. It means such a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so how are you all doing? I hope you are all well and budgeting well. Hope you're having a fabulous budgeting week. Um, my goodness, the weather has improved, hasn't it? I'm sitting in my wee office. Well, it's actually my back bedroom, and looking out the window, and it's blue. There's a blue sky out there, which really cheers you up, doesn't it? Love March. It's my birthday month, which I'm so excited about, and but it's also spring. Spring's just round the corner, so it sort of cheers you up, doesn't it? So welcome along. Um, I have been a bit of a busy bee. I have organised my planner up until the first week in May. And what I mean by that, well, actually filling out what I expect to happen. Plan each week, which helps me to focus on it and to keep it going, to keep it alive. And I have filled in the first week in March. We are weekly budgeters and we get paid on the Friday, which this week will be the 4th, and the last week of our budgeting period, or sorry, the last day of our budgeting period is the 10th of March, which is next Thursday. And looking at this week, it's okay. It's not too bad, but I've had to make some changes. And bear with me, I'm learning this as I go along. I have been doing the budget month for a while, but not as um strictly as I'm doing it now. I used to photocopy her printable budget trackers, and they were fabulous. But I sort of played around with it, and it did help me. I didn't do it 100%, but I'm doing it 100% now, and it's fabulous, and I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. So what I've done is I've actually gone ahead and put in what I expected to get this week, and there are some changes. I've added some sinking funds in. I've added money to various categories, and I've had to because it wasn't working for me. And this is the thing about your budget, it's a living breathing thing, and it will change from week to week. So if you find that, don't be too worried about it. Sometimes you've just got to go with it. And that's what I found anyway. So where are we? I've got my wee list of things here, and I'll write it in as I'm going along. So my income, I'd actually budgeted. Oh, hang on, I'll just zoom it in for you so you can see a wee bit better. My income, I'd budgeted £150 as a worst case scenario, just in case that's all I got. But actually, this week I got £252, which was actually really nice, and that was fabulous. Hubster's income stays the same every week, so he get 400. And my rollover from last week, and this is what's really helped me, and I've learned from other YouTubers, is that a rollover is such a fabulous thing. Just keep going with it. How much have you got left? It's actually brought it alive, my budget. It really has. So my rollover from last week was £126.39. And I budgeted, or I worked out that it was going to be £676.39. But in actuality, it's actually come in at £778.39, which is much better, as you can see. So I'm really pleased with that. So 3 bills out this week: Royal London, which is an insurance for my husband, O2, which is my phone. I've only got 3 months left on my contract, which is brilliant. So it's finished in May. That's why I've done up till May. But this one here, the money is set aside for the actual bill itself, the phone part of it. Whereas this is just my airtime bill. So I'd estimated it was £20, but it's actually come in at £28.10. And the reason for that, because I'm a bit of a technophobe and I don't understand these things, obviously. But when you send an extended message, via your phone, it's regarded as SMS, and they charge you extra money for that. So I didn't realise that, and I had to send messages to my clients explaining something, and it was an SMS. But I thought it was just photographs that you couldn't, they charged you for. But hey ho, you learn something new every day, I suppose. So it's come in £8.10 over. So that hasn't come out yet. So I will fill that in once it's come out, the Royal London. This one here hasn't come out, but I know it's going to come out. So it's definitely, that's why I've put it in there just to remind me. And Netflix comes out on the last day of this budgeting period, on the 10th, and it's £5.99. So I budgeted £61.82 to come out, but actually it was £69.92. So the total amount for the bills is £708.47. That's how much is left over, sorry. And we'll carry that forward. There we are. So going into, I need to move this up a bit. Our cash envelopes, groceries. This, when I first started videoing a few weeks ago, this grocery amount was actually sitting at £60. I've had to up it. There's only two of us. You think £80 is quite a lot, but actually, because we're trying to keep it as minimalist as possible, this our budgeting, we're also putting in things for the household. So that's including things like toilet rolls and washing up liquid and all that sort of stuff. So it's now up to £80. So we're going to allocate £80 to our groceries. £20 again. This, we've had to fiddle about with this as well. We have rather a large car which we're going to convert into a proper camper van. So it's got a rather a large tank because it's got a bigger engine. And what we've decided to do, because the fuel was practically going up on a daily basis, we've filled the car, but we've taken that from our savings pot, and it took £88 to fill up the car. So what we'll do is keep it filled up and just allocate £20 just to top it up as we're going along every week. So that's what we've decided to do. So we're not including that £88 into this because it's been taken from savings. However, it was extra money that it hadn't actually made its way into this particular budget, so that is why we've not put it in here. Dog has gone up as well. Everything's going up, honestly, and you're going to have to change your budget to accommodate that, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. That's life, isn't it? And it could be a lot worse. When you'll see what's going on in the world at the moment, it could be a lot worse. I've got a cheek to moan. And miscellaneous again, just because everything is going up, and I want to make sure that everything's covered in the budget, I've put that up to 20 as well. Now this is going to have an ongoing effect to how much I can actually save, but in the long run I think my budget will balance better. So you've got to trade one off against the other, unfortunately. So these three sinking funds here, oh sorry, haven't actually finished this part. See, this is what happens to me. I ramble on and then I forget where I am. So cash envelopes, 80 and 20 is 100, so it's still at 140, and the amount that's left over is £568.47. Alrighty, and I'll bring that forward to our sinking funds. 568.47. These first three sinking funds actually stay in the bank all the time. So Christmas gets 30, birthdays gets 20, British Gas. This is another bit of a bugbear with me. I was allocating £50 a month, and I tried to get a fixed rate with British Gas, but because the prices are going up in April, they're not letting people go into fixed rate anymore, which I wish I'd done it sooner. However, I haven't. So I've decided to put that up to £60 a month. That's an extra £520 a year. Hopefully that will cover me. So yes, up to £60 a year. Sorry, £60 a month. And you're probably, if you've seen, just dropped the lid off my pen. If you've seen my videos before, I had 3 cash envelopes that I stuff at home, and it was car, camper van, and my friend's birthday. But because I was dipping into other envelopes during the week before, I've decided to open another 3 envelopes, and they are one for my husband, Hubster, one for me, and one for clothes, because it's not realistic to think that I'm not going to need anything, he's not going to need anything, and we're not going to need clothes. I have put the minimum amount in that I'm expecting. However, it's there if I need it. So car is getting 20, and remember I emptied that last week because of the repair bill. Camper van is getting another 20, and my friend is getting 20. The Hubster is getting 5. I'm getting 5 just in case we need anything. That'll accumulate. We'll probably not need anything for a couple of weeks or so we'll have some money in it. And it's exactly the same with the clothing. So that all works out to £185 over the course of the month. Course of the week, which leaves me with £383.47 to roll over. Now I've got I'm not going to fill that in at the moment. I have got coins to put in for my 1p challenge, which I will put in, and that is from last week. And this is my 1p challenge that I'm doing here. I've also decided to do the envelope challenge, and when I empty my envelopes before my cash stuffing, I will put that into an envelope. I haven't bought envelopes. I'll just put envelope because I've run out of room. Yeah, so I will put how much I'm going to put in there at the end. So let's have a look. I've been busy as well on my, I'll just zoom you back out, in my binders, because what I have been doing is making some, oh gosh, I've got money sitting there. Look at that. So I'll put that there. I made my own cash envelopes. Oh my gosh, I feel so clever. Doesn't take much to make me feel clever. But yeah, I decided to have a go, and this is how they look. And they're not perfect by any means whatsoever, and they're actually a wee bit big. They are a wee bit big, so I might have to trim them down slightly, but I'm really liking them. So you'll notice that there's no category on them. I'm not that clever. I have ordered wee sticky categories to put on them, again from Etsy, and I'm just waiting for them to come. So at the moment there are no there's none, and I might need to make more because I've actually introduced more categories. I don't know if I've got enough envelopes for them, so it's all going well, isn't it? However, let's get through. So this actual one I know for a fact is food. I'll just put that over there. So the grocery has actually got £5 left in it. I'm so chuffed with that. I have never had money left in my groceries ever. So there you go. My second category is 5. It's 5. My second category is fuel, and again £5 left in it. So I might actually, because you know how we filled it up, I might put that back, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's getting taken out. That's supposed to be going in an envelope now. For the envelope challenge, so we'll see how that goes. There's nothing left in dog, and again there's nothing left in miscellaneous, which I'm not surprised about because I do tend to dip into those as I go along. So let's get on, shall we? Groceries is getting, I'll just bring this in, my little tray. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. If you can now. My little tray. So groceries is getting 80. So I will take 20, 40, 60. Pop that back there. And 2 10s, which means I've got £80. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. There we are. And that will go in. And if you're wondering, I didn't buy a laminator and I didn't buy a paper cutter or anything like that because of the job I do. I have these things anyway. So I could do it. If I didn't have the laminator or the paper cutter or the paper or anything like that, I would have bought them from Etsy. I would have. But I thought I would give it a go. And it turned out alright. I will keep them. So that's absolutely fine. So that's groceries. Fuel is getting 20. So I'm going to put 20 straight in there, which is fully stuffed. The dog is also, in fact, I'll put 2 5s in there because it's not just the dog food, it's treats we get them as well. That might go up actually. The dog, do you know, everything's going up. What can you do? Miscellaneous is getting 20. And we're going to try and get this up. I'm not going to try and touch miscellaneous today. I know people tend to just put it in and then it's for unexpected, but I like having a big amount in there. I would love to get that to 100. And then just, if I need to top it up, just top it up as and when. That would be great for my miscellaneous, like a mini emergency fund almost. So that's the 4 cash envelopes. And I've got money there to take to the bank, which is great. So that's the cash envelopes. Now this is a bit of a mess. Again, I made some cash envelopes and they're all different sizes, shapes, and none of them are perfect, by the way, so please don't judge me. Total respect for anyone who makes cash envelopes on Etsy. Wow, yous are great. I'm not arty at all. And I just about managed it, but I'm not perfect, so please don't judge me. So yeah, the first one to get any money is campervan, and it's getting 20. So I'm really pleased. I'm starting to build this up again. Look at this. I actually had a go at make one of these wee peephole ones? I don't know. And it's okay. It's all right, but it's a bit small. And the money just sort of fits in there, which is quite good. But yeah, so this one's for campervan, and it's £20 is going in there. I'll tell you how much is already in there. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, because we had to borrow some of that money to pay the bill for the car last week. So that's why it's down a bit. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70 now, which is fabulous. £70. What could I get for £70 my camper van? Well, not a lot, but it will build up. Catherine, who is having a big birthday in May, and we're going to have a fabulous time, has already got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And if you add that in, should be 120. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110. Is that right? 10, 20. Oh, silly. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 15, 20. There we are. 120. Now, I've only got 2 cash envelopes left. And look at this. It was actually jagging through at the top there. So I had to trim it down slightly. So the first one is hubby. The hubster gets a £5, which is good. And Self-Fits Me gets the other £5, which is brilliant. So that means clothes. And what I'll do is I'll put it in there just now until I make another one. I'll make another one. So that's for clothes, which is great. By the way, these are just some restaurant vouchers that we've got, and we've not used them yet. We got them at Christmas, so we'll definitely get round to using those. So that is our sinking funds. Now this money is to go back into the bank, and it is for Christmas, birthdays and British Gas, and it should be 110, hopefully. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 110. That is fabulous. So what have we got to do now? 1p challenge. Let's see. I'll get my highlighter. I've got we're in March now, aren't we? So we're going to change the colour. I've got these fabulous erasable highlighters, guys. Similar to the ones, similar to my pens. But they're absolutely lovely. Look at that, they're gorgeous, and you can rub out the highlight as well. It's absolutely brilliant. I love, do you know, I love stationery and I love all this sort of stuff. So I just keep them there. So I will maybe use a pink one. I'll use the pink one. All right. So let's see how much money we actually have. We have, oh gosh, 40, 60, 81, £1. Do the 20s first. 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, there's a 50 there, so that's 90, £1, that's 4, and 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, that's 20p. So 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So that means, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. Sorry, I had to pause there because I couldn't find my calculator. So yeah, I've got 434, which means that we're going to go for the highest amount that we have on our penny challenge form. And we're going to highlight the 360 and tick it off, and we'll pop that in the jar in a minute. Now 360 from 434 actually gives us 70p. So the 70p, oh good, it's still there. And we'll highlight that as well and tick it off. Right, so the jar that I'm keeping all these coins in is this jar here. I don't know where I got it from. It's probably Amazon. I tend to get everything from Amazon. So we're just going to pop all these coins in, if you'll just bear with me. In fact, I'll pause you and come back. So I've just put all that money in, and it's now sitting at £32.06. So there you go. Brilliant. I'm really chuffed with that. £32.06. And I'll very quickly show you what I've done. I hope it's too big actually to go under here. But these are the envelopes that I had honestly sitting around in a box. So what I've decided to do is just take an envelope and put the money in. Alrighty, so first envelope is £2 £5, which is 10 obviously, and £2 coins. Now I'm just going to tape that up, and I will put that in, and I will put on the front what it is. So it's £12. There we are. And we'll pop that back in. And that's me started my £12 challenge. So I will put that on. I don't know if I can get you. I'll take a photograph of it and post it. But it's a box from Asda from IKEA that I'm putting them in. So that means I'll just do a very, very quick calculation. So 12 is 1634, which is fabulous. So I hadn't budgeted for it. So it's 434. Can you see that, guys? 434 and £12, wasn't it? And the savings total is 16. Oh, the rollover. Now the rollover should go down here, shouldn't it? It's meant to be 289.57 and 383.47. Yeah, is that right? I don't know if I should be adding the rollover in there, but it's added in anyway. We'll give it a go and see. Is that right? So that goes to savings, which leaves me with 0 because it's a zero-based budget. I think that's right. Nothing extra to date at the moment. And that's it. I think that's it. I sound confused, and I probably, and I think I am. Sometimes, see, when it works out and I've got the 0, I'm never sure if I've done it right, but I think it is. I think it is. Anyway, listen, thanks so much for listening to my ramblings, because I know I do tend to ramble slightly. This money is going to go back to the bank, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the fact that you're even inclined to watch my videos. I can't believe that. But you know what it does for me? It keeps me focused, and it keeps me wanting to do this. And hopefully I will achieve my goal. So stick with me. If you're a YouTuber and you have a channel, please let me know in the comments, because I will follow you. I will. And hopefully you can follow me back as well. Anyway, take care. Have the best week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.